So before this video starts, this might be more than 10 minutes. If it goes over 20, I'll cut it down to 10 and I will upload two parts of it because there's no point of uploading 20 minutes of a commentary. This is kind of just about Call of Duty. So let's get into it. What is up, my bagels, and welcome to some Call of Duty gameplay. Might be Infinite Warfare, more likely probably will, because I think I have a few more of those to kind of pump out before the summer and that come, and the commentaries kind of stop-ish. I don't really know where I'm going with this. But today I want to talk about is Call of Duty and World War II. So it's been confirmed, and I don't really know how to feel about this. I'm kind of mixed. In a good way, I'm like, or in a way, I'm like, oh, this is good that we're getting boots on the ground, all fucking style Call of Duty. But then in a way, I'm like, I don't want to go back that far. I'd prefer it if it was just in the modern age that didn't have, like, if it was kind of like, not black, well, yeah, exactly like Black Ops 2, but of course it didn't have any of the exosuits and everything, which it won't. I know Black Ops 2 didn't, but I'm just saying, still, I just feel like this shouldn't go back to World War 2 because, like, what guns do you have basically? Like, you have bolt action rifles, like, for example, the Lee Enfield, trying to think off my head, Springfield 1903, the Mosin Carabiner, I want to say 99k or 98, 98 because it's 98 because it's my birthday, 98, and like Type 99 and 90 or 33. Then, like, what you have semi-automatic rifles as well with the M1 Grand, M1 Carbine, SVT 40. Now the machine guns I'm gonna have to look up because I don't actually know them all. I know is there is actually a Thompson SMG, Sten gun, and PPSH 41. Oh, and MP40 for SMGs. Then machine guns, like the light machine guns, it's MG42, DP28, Bren gun, and the BA or bar. Then kind of you have assault rifles, kind of, which kind of came in the later part of World War II, kind of. MP44 and the STG44, which basically have created the AK-47 that we have now. Then handguns, you have MP1911, you have the P38, Webley MK6 and Enfield number 2, the TT33, Nambu Type 14. Then of course you just have the grenades that the Russians, Americans, Germans, all those people have back then. Like, where is it going to be set? Is it going to be set on the Battle of Normandy? Like, what are the maps are going to be? Like, it will be boots on the ground, but I feel like this is going to be a huge mistake to go back to World War II because guns weren't great. Like, I think it's the what one was it? I think it was the Thompson, I want to say, or it's the MP40 that I remember them saying that they'd be brilliant, but then they'd just stop working, like, and it's just bullshit, basically. And I just don't find the guns weren't great back then, and I don't like these guns. Like, they won't be as good, or they won't be good. You know how, like, some guns that could be mainly the OP weapons. For example, in IW you have the K-Bar N4 or NV4, I think it's called, I'm not fully sure, or the Karma 45 as I usually use. I don't know how it would work for World War II. What they should do is just do games that are in the present with not jetpacks, that just boots on the ground, and I feel like it'd be better for esports side as well. Like, how are you gonna play Hardpoint or Uplink, shit like that? I know Uplink is basically just because of the jetpacks and everything, but you could still probably play uplink like in it, just boots on the ground kind of shit. I think maybe not, but like, how are you going to play Hardpoint in S&D? It will not be good as it is and as it was and still is in Black Ops 2, like when it actually blew up competitive Call of Duty did. And I don't think they should go back this far. It's too far. I give it 2 or 3 years and people be asking to move it up years instead of having it back then. And people are will be calling for it to go to the forward, maybe to the present, maybe between 2000 and now this year, where things are now. And if they go to the World War II campaign, it'd be really, really good. I know that for 100%. It'll be really good. But how will online work? Be like, that's what I want to know. Will there be bigger maps like you had in World at War? And if so, then you'll have slower games than you do now. Like, look at Black Ops 2. It was kind of fast paced. That was then. Just think like how much slower World War II game will be. Games will probably be 10 minutes longer, and people won't want to watch like over 10-minute videos of people playing COD. That's just my opinion, basically. That's just my opinion. So just because I have 4 more minutes, I'm just going to do the rest of this. So basically about the supposedly leaked Call of Duty World War II trailer, which I'll actually play probably now with no audio. So I'd say most of the COD fanboys have already seen it, basically. So people thought it was real because it was so professionally done and it looked great, but I'm afraid it's not the trailer for the next Call of Duty. It's actually a trailer for a game coming out on PC called Enlisted. And I think we probably are going to get World War II because COD's Twitter were promoting a toy car. Not just any toy car now. Not a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, a tampon Porsche or anything like that. Don't know why I said tampon Porsche. It's a good name for a car, tampon. It's a toy car that is from World War II, the Willys Jeep. I'll give you a moment to laugh at that because you're an immature dickheads. Also, Control Freak. If you don't know who Control Freak out, they are They are a company that supply thumb grips. Well, you have to buy them, or thumbstick extenders to improve your grip and accuracy. Control Freaks are involved. They're kind of like partnered with Call of Duty, and they come out every year with teamed Call of Duty Control Freaks grips for your controller, your thumbsticks. And they brought out one that'll probably be, I'll try and put a picture of it in as well, that'll be the Call of Duty Heritage Edition. So this basically kind of confirms that it's going to be World at War. No, that's not what it's going to be. It's World War II, but I don't know, I just don't think it'll be good. Like, the campaign will be fucking brilliant, I'd say, but how will online work? That's what I want to know. Online in Battlefield 1, I don't really like it, to be honest. The guns aren't great. The fucking maps aren't that great. I know it's completely different opposite, like, but still, how are you going to do the guns? Will they be better than what they were in World at War? You probably even see the same guns that were in World at War in the same game, in this game, like in World War II. And yeah, it's going to be pretty bad, I think, to be honest. I won't like the game, I know that for sure. And if I don't like this game, I might not get the next Call of Duty. I don't know, to be honest. I could be mistakenly wrong. I'll probably get it. Well, actually, no. I am going to get it. I'm going to play it.
Team
shit out of it
deathmatch.
because I will
Scar
not
team,
have,
let's do it.
well, I'll have school, but I'll be in college, so I'll have more time to play and shit like that.
Oh.
But now I'm fucking stressing out about
More or less in the middle of the map.
that.
Great.
But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you like it, subscribe, and peace.